Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Hopefully you read the stream, the post in the stream, and you went and answered the question that was in the Google form. There is no right or wrong answer to that, but that is how I will check attendance and give you credit for today. But you had to make a choice between two different lottery problems. Okay, remember the situation is it's your lucky day, you just won the lottery. In this lottery, you'll get paid each and every day of April, and there's 31 days in April. All you have to do is make a choice between two types of payments. Okay, option one, on each day in April at 8 o'clock in the morning, a lottery representative will ring your doorbell and hand you a stack of money worth $100,000. So they'll do that on Monday, hand you $100,000. On Tuesday, hand you $100,000. Wednesday, hand you $100,000. Every day for every day in April, 30 times they're going to show up at your doorstep and hand you $100,000. So that first day they hand you $100,000, you can run right out and buy yourself a new car. Okay. Option number two is that same representative will show up at 8 o'clock in the morning, but on the first day of April, he's going to hand you a shiny, brand new penny, 1 cent. On the second day, he'll hand you 2 cents. Then on the third day, he hands you 4 cents, and on the fourth day, he'll hand you 8 cents, and so on. So you had to make a choice between one of those two payments. So have you done that already? Did you fill out that Google form? Did you make a choice? And which one did you choose? Well, let's explore these a little deeper and let's figure out which one was the best choice. Okay, our first option. Representative shows up and on the first day hands me a stack of $100 bills and worth $100,000. On the second day, same thing. Hands me $100,000. Third day, $100,000. And so on, all the way down till April 30th. They would show up and they would give me the last stack of $100,000. Okay, $100,000 each and every day in April. Well, there's 30 days in April. Each of those days they gave me $100,000. Do you know how much money that is? That's $3 million. Not too shabby. I'd take it. $3 million if I chose that option. Okay, well, was the other option a better option? Remember, they hand me $100,000 the first day, $100,000 the second day, $100,000 the third day, and the fourth day, and the fifth day. Every single day they hand me $100,000. Okay, and they'll end up doing that 30 times in April for a total of $3 million. Okay, what about option two? For option two, they show up the first day and they hand me a penny. Whoop-de-doo. Second day they hand me 2 pennies. Whoop-de-doo. Then 4 cents. Then 8 cents. Then 16 cents. I'm going to put a few of these out here. Then 32 cents. Then 64 cents. And then finally they hand me $1.28. So what is that? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the 8th day. That's April 8th. What's significant about April 8th? They finally hand me a dollar bill. Okay. Then the other option, I would have been getting $100,000 each and every day. All right. Got 1 penny the first day, 2 the second, 4 the fourth. Actually, what's significant about this 4th day right here? What's significant about April 4th? Well, they probably would have handed me a nickel and 3 pennies on that day. Finally got something, but it wasn't a penny. Okay. Did you choose this option? You should have. Here's why. It's because of what's happening from one day to the other. Each of these, we are doubling how much money we get. On the previous example, they weren't doubling the amount of money we got. We just got the same amount of money every time. Okay, so if you think about it as an arithmetic sequence, that first option, the D value would have been 0. They just would have been adding $100,000 to the bank account every day. Okay, it stayed the same is what I'm getting at. The change, there was no change. They always gave me the same amount every day. But here, at least they're changing how much money they give me every day. Okay, they keep doubling it. Now here's what's interesting. There's 30 days in April. So let's imagine that we just extend this out to April 30th. How many times would they have doubled how much money they gave me? If we notice, this is April 2nd. So to get to well, let's think about it this way. This is the second term. How many times did they double my money to give me the second term? Twice. Or excuse me, one time. How many times did we double to get to the third term? Twice. How many times did we double to get to the fourth term? 3 times. How many times would we have doubled to get to the fifth term? 4 times. There would have been another times 2 there. They always double one less than what day we're on. So if we're on the 30th day, that means they would have doubled my money 29 times. So the way we would figure this out is we would say, on the 30th day of April, how would we get to that 30th day? We would have started at a penny and we would have multiplied by 2 29 times. And if you punch that in your calculator, are you ready for this? You get, let me find it, $5,368,709.12. You get more money on that day alone than the other version got in total. Now, matter of fact, if we back this up a day, if we back it up to the 29th, on the 29th, how would you get to the 29th? You would have started at a penny and you would have doubled 28 times. If we punch that in our calculator, that's $2,684,354.56. So on that day, you almost got as much as the other option in total. Now, of course, you get to add those two together. You get to add every day of April together. So you can see how, hopefully you see how, this was by far the better option. Okay? And all it would have taken was a little patience. This is a case where patience would have paid off. If you'd have waited for 30 days, you'd have been paid off handsomely in this option over top of the other option. And this is just a little preview of what we're going to look at this week. This is an example of what's called a geometric sequence. And we're going to look at it some more tomorrow. Last week was arithmetic sequence. This is geometric sequence. So hopefully you picked option 2. If you didn't, don't worry about it. Now you know. Okay, if you ever win this kind of lottery. So no homework today. You just had to fill out that Google form for your attendance. I'll see you tomorrow.